Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back. Once again, another reaction for you guys. We've made it. We have officially made it to the season finale of Loki. It's been a crazy journey, and I love this title for this episode. Episode 6, For All Time, Always. Love that. For all time, always. It's been a crazy ride. It's been a crazy journey, like I said. And there are so many questions going into this finale. Who created and who is actually running the TVA? That's the big question. What's up with that castle in the void they saw at the end there? All these different type of questions. And now we're here, and hopefully we get answers. Hopefully we get answers here. We have to, right? I mean, come on. It's been all this build-up. There's theories, of course, with all of the different hints and stuff throughout the show, and especially in the last episode, that it's Kang. Could it be? They've officially cast Kang, Jonathan Majors, so it would make sense, but the show is about Loki, so would Kang be involved? Possibly, but Could it be Richard E. Grant as classic Loki? He's very good at making illusions. Did he actually die? There's other theories about being another Loki entirely. Or maybe Miss Minutes. Because, I mean, that character, Miss Minutes, is just... It's cute. It's like, oh, okay, that's kind of interesting for the TVA, but is there something sinister behind it? I don't know. Tara Strong's voicing her. Tara Strong voices Harley Quinn. Maybe Miss Minutes. I don't know. Maybe it's somebody else entirely that we're not even thinking of because they've not officially been shown. Who knows? Could be Sylvie. Sylvie could be doing all this, and she's tricking Loki. Who knows? There's so many theories, and I can't wait to see what happens. It's one of those things to where... No one thinks. It reminds me of WandaVision. All these different theories, and then we're like, let's see what happens in the finale. And then turns out only one part of the fandom is right, because everyone had so many different theories, that we all are not really sure. So I'm excited to get into this and see what happens here. I'm excited as hell. I'm loving this journey. If you guys haven't been keeping up with my reactions, because some people are saying they can't even see my reactions, they don't even notified of them. I have a playlist. I'll have in the cards somewhere of my Loki reactions, along as well in the description and probably in the pinned comment as well to my Loki playlist reactions. You guys can watch the journey up to this point. And yeah, it's been a crazy one. So here we go, guys. Stop talking. For all time, always. Love that title. Let's go. What the hell's happening? Okay. Here we go. Let's see what happens.
Okay, shut up. I was pruned before you even existed. I have been waiting for this moment my entire life. I just need a second to get my head straight, okay?
Okay. This is a big moment. Here we go. Let's do it. Come on. It is Miss Minutes. Is it? Or...
Welcome to the Citadel at the end of time.
Okay.
And who is he?
Yeah, who?
He created all, and he controls all. At the end, it is only he who remains. Insert both of y'all back into the timeline in a way that won't disrupt things.
You'll disrupt things.
How would you like to win? But not just there.
What?
Kill Thanos.
What?
It's fiction.
It's fiction. I like that response.
We write our own destiny now.
Exactly.
Sure you do. Some things had to get worked out, but I'm down.
Some things...
to advise you
Yeah,
today.
sure. Some things.
He who remains. Not for much longer.
I'm saying it's Kang. Is it Kang? Is it Kang? Come on. Wait, did I hear an elevator? Yeah. Oh, shit. It's fucking Kang. It's Kang. Holy shit. Him laughing.
Come on.
I think this is not actually really Kang, but some sort of like projection or something. But get my point. Oh, he's back. I love that.
So you're gonna prune me?
I like that idea, but you know, my standards might be a little bit higher in that area than yours. Close personal friends.
I'm sorry, Morbius. Just wait. What the hell is going on here?
Oh! Yes, exactly. This is good. Okay, this is good.
What are you doing in my school?
You're a flea on the back of a dragon.
Uh,
For one hell of a ride. But you did manage to hang on.
he has all the logs.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Sure, parlor trick. Sure, if you want to call it that.
How I'm able to get out of the way. All the stuff the TVA didn't know about, I knew. All the
Of course.
scheming. You just walked down.
You just walk down the paved road he made. Basically saying,
Can I have the rest?
I run all this. So,
Selby! You think you can trust this guy? Listen to him. There's nothing necessary about that.
You know what would happen if we didn't prune the timeline?
What?
Chaos.
chaos. Free will. Free will.
Only one person gets free will.
Go ahead.
She ain't gonna do it. Exactly. She won't do it.
Never was. Without the me.
I love how they're both sitting there with their swords, just like, just.
Oh, I've been dubbed
Many.
by many people.
Mm-hmm.
A ruler. A conqueror.
Love that.
He who remains. He discovered that there were universes stacked on top of his own. Not every version of me was so pure of heart.
Makes sense.
I harnessed the beast power and began experimenting on it.
Okay.
Timekeepers in a highly efficient bureaucracy, hence ages and ages
What are you doing?
of cosmic harmony, hence. You're welcome. I've gone through every scenario. This is the only way.
Yeah, something tells me that that's not the way we're gonna go.
There's two options. One, kill me and destroy all this. You don't just have one devil, you have an infinite amount. You two run the thing.
They both.
You're lying.
What? What?
You kill me and the sacred timeline is completely exposed. Multiversal or
Multiversal.
and
I mean,
to the TVA and its benevolent rulings. But now I have no idea.
the
how
branches.
this is going to go.
The branches. Uh-oh.
An infinite amount of me start another multiversal war, and I just end up right back here anyways.
What are you doing?
Sylvie, hang on a moment. Let's just talk about it.
He's a liar, Loki.
So am I. And I don't think he was lying. Better hurry. Timeline's already
So
branching.
what are you suggesting?
Better hurry.
What precisely is this thing? Is this whole thing been a con?
Really?
I don't think it's not been a con, no.
Sylvie, think of me. After all this time.
Kill me! Take the throne!
He's not gonna do it. He can't.
Sylvie, stop. Stop.
That was good. That was good.
I just want you to be okay.
He cares for her, as we knew, but yeah. Why not? Why not? Oh, come on. That is messed up. Damn it. This is not good. See you soon. Oh my god. All of the branches, and then branches within those branches. Just... My god. Holy shit. I felt bad for him. He actually was just trying to help, and then she betrayed him.
It's done, Mobius. We made a terrible mistake.
No, not you, Sylvie.
We freed the timeline. Countless different versions of a very dangerous person, and they're all set on war. We need to prepare.
Take it easy. You're an analyst, right? What division are you from?
What are you talking about?
Who are you? What's your name?
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I mean, it makes sense, right? Wow. I am not sure where to begin with this, but okay. First things first. Loki Season 2, we had heard for a while that they were in development of a Season 2 of Loki, but Marvel didn't make it official, Disney didn't make it official. It was just a thing to where people were just saying, Loki's going to get a Season 2. I love the fact they confirmed it at the end of the credits, but then it's like the last thing you see. It definitely has to continue. This show has to continue, and this is awesome. I love it. So, Kang, well, a version of Kang from this Earth, or this universe, not Earth, is controlling everything. He created the TVA, and he's like, look, there are other versions of me out there in the multiverse. And we were communicating back and forth, and then eventually there's other Kangs that show up that are not so pure of heart, as he put it. And there's an all-out war with the Kangs and protecting each other's universe. And I love how he explained how they all discover pretty much at the same time there's universes stacked on top of each other. The idea of the multiverse. Crazy. Crazy. So I love the fact that it's Kang. It's a version of Kang. Not one that I was expecting. I was expecting more of a traditional look of Kang, but I think that's coming later. Because as he said before he dies, there will be infinite amount of me's showing up. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm assuming one of them is going to be the Kang that we are traditionally used to knowing and seeing in the comics and everything like that. That's my guess. Because this version of Kang, controlling time and everything, but he just didn't. He just looked like just a regular guy. But I love the fact that it was kept hidden and it wasn't spoiled or whatever, that, oh, Jonathan Majors is actually showing up in Loki. I love the fact that there was like all these questions, because the show had set up so well, in my opinion, a variety of options. When Miss Minute showed up at the beginning, when Sylvie and Loki first entered into the Void Castle or whatever, Kang's castle, that it's Miss Minutes. It's like, this can be this reveal. It's Miss Minutes. And turns out, then early on, she's like, no, he above all, he who remains at the end of time, all this, like all these things, right? Like, is it Kang? They also set up that it's probably a version of Loki. Could it be Richard E. Grant as classic Loki and it's all an illusion and everything, and he really didn't die? All of that. Or is it something else entirely? It's Kang. It makes sense that it's Kang. But the fact is, it's not the Kang we're used to. And I think that's what was interesting. But it was cool to see, even though he didn't say his name, he did say Conqueror. Like, I've been called many names, you know. I forget the first thing he said, but he said Conqueror. I'm like, yeah, he's getting ready to say that. He's getting ready to say that as, you know, the evil Kang that we're used to, Kang the Conqueror. He's getting ready for that. But his whole talk about him trying to find someone to replace him running everything. Because what we've seen so far in terms of the timeline and the branches is it's like a branch goes up, the TVA that he created stops it. But now, branching was starting to happen, and then the branches go fucking mental. There's branches upon branches upon branches of the timeline. And he's like, look, I need two people. I need both of you, Loki and Loki, because he called Sylvie Loki, because he was like laying down the tea or whatever. He's like, Loki, Sylvie, Loki. So he wanted two people to run it. But then the question is, do you trust this individual you've never met before, claiming that you both got here because I laid down the path for you to walk on? You actually didn't do anything. It was all planned. It was all set up. I have the logs to show what you're about to say. I know everything. But then they pass the threshold before he doesn't know anything anymore. But he goes through the whole spiel about, you're going to do this, you can do this. And then Miss Minutes earlier was saying, you can have whatever you want. But it's like, look, he didn't even, I don't think that was even an option from his point of view about they can do whatever they want, because he wanted out. He wanted them to run the TVA, them to control time, stop branches, stop multiverse things from happening within this universe. And then, lost my train of thoughts, early in the fucking morning. Or you kill him and everything goes haywire. So, Sylvie betrays Loki. They share a kiss, which I was quite surprised they were doing that, but okay. But she betrays him, and she pushes him out. Now, this is what I think is most interesting. The branches in the timeline, him being pushed out, and I didn't even think about it. I didn't even think about it till it was revealed, because it was such a good way to keep us going, okay, so he's back at the TVA, he's going to go talk to Mobius, all this kind of stuff. No, they don't know who he is, because he's in a branch timeline, and there's a statue of Kang. It's not a statue of the Timekeepers. No, it's Kang. So, man. I think it pretty much says that there's always going to be a Kang, no matter what. Because he said, I'll see you soon. So, Kang's going to show back up. So, Kang is involved with Loki. I'm assuming, I don't know, I'm just assuming Kang is going to probably be somehow involved in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. I would assume, maybe not. And of course, Quantum Mania, Ant-Man and the Wasp. And and obviously future stuff as well. You can't get rid of Kang. Once Kang is introduced, you can't just get rid of Kang that easily. So I'm assuming he's going to play a major part in Loki Season 2. It's probably going to be another version of Kang. Who knows? Probably another version of Kang in Quantum Mania. Another version of Kang probably in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Who knows? I'm just speculating because now the multiverse is in disarray. Everything's going to haywire. I love the fact the show's getting a Season 2, though. I love it. But, I thought it was interesting. I'm jumping all over the place. I love the fact that Sylvie and Loki both had different perspectives of what Kang said about the timeline and what you can and can't do, and here are your options. It makes sense that Sylvie had a different viewpoint than Loki, but I think when him saying that you guys can prune the timelines, you guys can run this, Sylvie was never going to go for that because her timeline was pruned. Her whole timeline was destroyed based on the fact that she cannot have free will. And so they came and took her away and then destroyed her timeline. So to tell her, you'll be able to stop other people's timelines, that's not going to work for her. That's not going to fly because that's what happened to her as a kid. She didn't deserve that. She was just living her life and then boom, she was taken away and said that she's a variant and she has to be destroyed. Pruned. Whatever. It's crazy, but she wasn't going to follow that. So it makes sense she fought back. I just hate the fact that she betrayed Loki. But I think she's going to stick around, obviously, for Season 2. I think we're going to see her return again. I just hate the fact they had to do that. I wonder how they're going to meet each other up again, because the timeline's all crazy now. But I don't know. This has been a fun ride. It really has been. The other thing that I really like, too, and now it kind of doesn't matter, just because the TVA, it seems like there's going to be multiple TVAs throughout the multiverse now, with everything going on, that, or the fact is, with the TVA that we now know from Loki, that's going to be different now because they don't know him. They didn't, because the experiences they had with the variant Loki we've been following doesn't matter anymore. I was like, kind of hoping that Mobius get a jet ski. Oh, well. Like I said, it's been a crazy ride, and I'm glad that we're getting another season. We're getting more story, and I feel like this is one of those shows that you can do more than one season. I feel like WandaVision, probably a second season would feel weird, because you've already experienced that, and we already know what it is, so to kind of do it all over again would just not make sense. Falcon Winter Soldier, I think we're going to, we might not get a Season 2 of that. It might be just Captain America 4, and then we'll see more stories down the road with those characters after that point, but I don't know. But with Loki, with the multiverse thing, yeah, this is truly connected to Spider-Man No Way Home, because now the multiverse has gone haywire. We know where that leads to potentially, and then Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. But I think Loki's still going to be dealing with this, so we'll see. We'll see when Loki Season 2 comes out. But anyways, this has been great. I'm trying to think if I missed anything. Oh my gosh, this has been a crazy episode. I'm trying to think if I missed anything. I don't think so. Oh, well, B-15. Oh, I was going to say earlier. The fact is, B-15 revealed to that TVA soldier or whatever that here is Renslayer as a teacher. It's all variants, but now it doesn't matter now. It doesn't matter. That big reveal, it's so minuscule to what's actually happening now and everything with the timeline. It's pretty crazy. But that's the reaction. That has been Loki Season 1. What did you guys think of this episode? What did you guys think of the season overall? What were some of your favorite moments from this season? What were some of your highlights from this episode? Whatever thoughts you have, let me know in the comment section below this video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video. It helps the video and supports the channel as well. Hope you guys are doing great. I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out.